Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Staying Compliant with KW Advanced Consulting. My name is Keisha Wilson, and I am the founder of KW Advanced Consulting. So I want to thank you guys, first off, for liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel. I appreciate it, and I hope you already enjoy the content that we bring for you. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about myself and let you know who is Keisha Wilson, what are all these certifications that she holds, and in hopes that it will help someone looking to become a coder. Maybe you're already a certified coder and you're looking to propel and excel your career to the next level. You're not too quite sure of which certification to hold next. So I kind of wanted to go over the ones that I have, the being intentional about the ones that you go for, and then just go a little bit over the different areas and what made me get these certifications. So I'm excited. I hope you guys sit back. I hope you learned something. And if you have questions after, please do not hesitate to contact me. I'll leave the website so you can reach out, email, direct message, because I'm on various social media platforms. So I just want to share my screen quickly so I can just go over with you the different ones that I have. And okay, awesome. So again, I hold a few. When you see my name, you see Keisha Wilson, CCS, CPC, CPMA, CRC, CPB, and approved AAPC instructor. And you're like, okay, well, what does all these certifications mean? So let's start off. Actually, let's start from the bottom to top. Let's start off with the HEMA. So actually, the AHEMA one, so the American Health Information Management Association, that's what AHEMA stands for. This was actually my second certification that I got. And I have the CCS, which is the Certified Coding Specialist. Anyone looking to work in the inpatient DRG realm, this is a great certification to have because now you're working with the inpatient charts and like surgery charts, and you're using the PCS books, and you're looking at how they had the surgery, which site did they start from first. It's very detailed. This was one, the course was intense, but I loved it, and because of the institutional organization I was working for at the time, I was working on inpatient charts, and I was like, yes, I definitely want to go ahead and get this CCS. Like, this is what I want to have. And so that's what I have under AHEMA. Now for AAPC, the American Academy of Professional Coders, I hold a few, or the most, right? So the CPC, let's start there. That's the Certified Professional Coder. That was my first certification that I got. And while I was in the program, I knew right away when we reached to the evaluation and management section that I wanted to become a medical auditor. I fell in love with that section right away. And one thing I would say, I am very intentional about the certifications that I get. And I always research. Research is very important in the coding, medical coding, risk adjustment in all areas. It's always important to research, do your homework, and that's what I did. I looked what it entailed to become an auditor, what was the number of years they required, what was the level of experience that they needed. And I made sure I had all of that. And once I did, then I went forth and got the CPMA, which is the third one, the Certified Professional Medical Auditor. Because again, I knew I loved the evaluation and management section, and I knew I wanted to become a medical auditor. Some people may just have one certification. It could be the CPC or the CCS, and that's fine. But I knew I wanted more, and I wanted to audit. And so I was so passionate and intentional about getting that certification. So that was actually the third certification I got. So it was the CPC first, the CCS second, and then the CPMA. The fourth one that I got was the CRC, the Certified Risk Adjustment Coder. And this is one that I currently teach now, and we'll get there. But I'm approved AAPC instructor. I'm also hold the licensure, and I teach the CRC virtually. So anyone that's looking to become a certified risk adjustment coder, you can take it with KW Advanced Consulting. You can always visit our website, www.kwadvancedconsulting.com. And you want to check on the education and training tab, and you'll see the courses that we're offering. But the CRC was the fourth one that I got. At the time, the organization that I worked for, I was in compliance department. So I did routine audits as well. I was under the ACO, and we focused on risk adjustment and HCC. And I always want to know more and educate myself. I feel like learning never stops. So to better myself and be able to provide education to providers, to coders, to their staff, I went and got the CRC, which is the Certified Risk Adjustment Coder. So that was the fourth one. And I totally love it. Like you incorporate risk adjustment, you incorporate auditing, you incorporate coding, so one always goes in hand with the other. The next one I got was the Certified Professional Biller, the CPB. So why did I get this? So I mentioned that I was in compliance and risk adjustment, auditing. I also became a compliance manager. And let's say even if I didn't become a compliance manager, with auditing and certain stuff, you're not just looking at the documentation, you're also looking at the bills that were sent out. You're looking at the 1500 form, you're looking at the UB04 form, you're looking to see what the provider billed and does it match with the documentation that's in the record. So initially I started off years ago working front desk. I worked front desk in different various offices, so I understand the whole process from the beginning to end. From when you have to check the patient, the importance of gathering all that information and making sure it's accurate from the name to date of birth to the address, like all of that is so important. And I'll host a different session on that at a later time. And to the provider and them selecting the bill, and then it going out to the insurance company and either being paid or denied. That whole process, it's important that you understand it from beginning to end, especially when you're educating physicians and coders and billers. They may not understand the whole process. And so because I had a history of billing and front desk, and now I'm a manager and I'm looking at documentation, but I'm also looking at what's going out. And with auditing, you're holding claims, whether you're doing retrospective audits that was already paid, or you're doing prospective audits and you're holding these charts before it goes out. So I wanted to understand that even more than I already did, and I went and became a certified professional biller. And so now I understand all aspects. I'm certified in various areas, and I can give guidance and put it all together when I'm educated. And the last thing that I got was the AAPC approved instructor, because I fell in love with educating from the beginning, and you kind of fall into it, right? A little bit. With auditing, you're educating physicians, coders, as I mentioned, IT staff, anyone in the administrative staff. And, I looked at those who taught me in the CPC realm when I was taking that course, and I looked at how they did it so flawlessly, but they helped thousands of people become certified professional coders. They help them propel and excel their career to the next level. And that's what I want to do with others. You may not know. Right now, you may be watching this and like, I don't understand how she is speaking to so many people. And it's funny because I would always say initially, I was scared of public speaking. In college, I hated the public speaking course. And it's so funny that fast forward years later, this is what I'm doing. So you also don't want to limit yourself. Always think outside the box. don't just stay in one area. If your organization is giving you an opportunity to take on different subjects, do so. Challenge yourself. And if you don't understand it, look at a course and become specialized in it, and be the expert that people come to, because now you've got it and you've grasped it and you're able to educate and relay that message. So this is all the certifications I hold for now. I'm definitely watching some other few. It's funny, we always joke about this is the last one I'm going to get today. And in all actuality, it sometimes isn't, because now you find yourself in a different career path or going a different way, and now you want another one because you want to understand and become a subject expert in that area. And so I would always say that it's always important for you to research. If you're not sure, we always talk about networking. It's important to network, speak to others, see what they did, what was their career path. And don't be afraid to ask questions. I myself am always willing to answer questions and tell you the path and direction that I took, what helped and what didn't help. Again, maybe what didn't work for me may work for you. And then being on networking and introducing myself to other people, and not afraid to ask questions, compliment them on the amazing work that they're already doing. And so, can you help me? Tell me, how did you get here? What did you do? So I hope this was helpful. Again, if you're already a coder, or if you're not a medical coder and you're looking to become a certified coder, and if you are a coder, helping you in which area you're looking to venture next. So don't be afraid. We're in July 2023 right now. There's a few months left before the year ends. It's always good to set a goal. Set a goal for yourself and challenge yourself to take a course or just research and become better than you were yesterday. And so I hope this helped. Please like and subscribe and share, and stay tuned to our next YouTube video. So thank you again for staying compliant with KW Advanced Consulting. Again, the website is www.kwadvancedconsulting.com. If you're not subscribed to our newsletter, you definitely want to do so, because we have amazing stuff happening for the rest of the year. And again, if you're looking to become a certified risk adjustment coder, you definitely want to check out the different packages that we have. So thank you guys for joining today, and I hope you have an amazing rest of the day. Goodbye.